Where'd you find this?
Yeah, it's that time again. The biggest football podcast in the world, ITCH4INFO, is back again. I'm your host, Ali P. This is new one, Noel, Neil, Niall, Nail, everything you want to call him. The Egg, he's famous, he's here. Let's go.
You're lost for words, son. Wow. He went full itch this week. I've had to take me glasses off. Jesus Christ. Sorry for the blasphemy. But what an itch. What an intro. Boom. We're back. Straight away. Straight into it. Liverpool United this week. Contrasting weeks.
Hold on.
I just want to get this bit over, lad. I want to get this bit over.
I just need to, just because last week I was a bit, explicit on the mic. Yep. I just want to say sorry to your grandma.
Yeah,
because I know she prayed, and I respect that.
Yeah,
so I apologise.
She's attended church. Yep. You're all forgiven.
Let's go.
All right.
Liverpool United this week.
Contrasting.
Different weeks.
Contrasting. Started off very well. Return of the Ron. Successful. 2 goals. 4-1. Boom. How'd you like it? The Ron is back. Stick that down your throats. United flying in the Premier League.
Top of the league.
As for the Champions League, I'm just going to say it. Very disappointed. That's all I've got to say on the matter. I don't want to go into it. That wound is still open, and people are picking at it, and I don't want you all picking at it. So we'll just leave it there. If you got something to say, Ali, you say it now. Get it off your chest. Full itch. Go. Tell me what you want.
I'm just going to say it was good to see them lose. Of course it was. Wasn't it a very successful debut or second debut in the Champions League for Ronaldo at United? He scored. Yeah, he scored. But it didn't really work out that way. I'm done. We don't need to talk about it. Tactical errors. That's all I'm going to say. Done. Liverpool, though. Win in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Brilliant win again. Great game.
Against the Leeds.
Yep. Against the Leeds. And then the midweek game. A classic. AC Milan, Liverpool. Or Liverpool AC Milan because it was at Anfield. Rocking. The place was rocking. And what a game. A classic. Lived up to everything we expected. I'm happy. We keep moving. Bring on next week as we go we're at home to Palace. Big game again. Let's go. Let's get it rolling.
Just because you jousted at me, I'm allowed to joust back. You got your revenge on Milan from when they did you in the Champions League final. I know you had the greatest, one of the greatest comebacks of all time.
No. I'll take the greatest. The greatest.
No.
The greatest.
We'll debate that, but, you had a whole half to get back into the game. United had injury time, 2-1, boom, Bayern Munich, how'd you like it? But, I'll just say on that, you got your revenge, but that's all I've got to say. This weekend, Liverpool at home to Palace?
At home
to Palace. United at West Ham, big games, hopefully. United 3 points. Liverpool, you're hoping for a big win.
Obviously, they had a good game against Spurs the other day.
Yeah.
Let's go.
We watched that Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, very good game, very good game.
Game changed on the sending off.
Yep.
Games do change on the sending offs. I'll just chuck that in. Games do change on a sending off. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, you changed the game, lad.
Wow.
Not in the best way.
Wow.
But this week, I really, really want to focus. Well, not quite yet. We'll talk about the biggest game of the weekend. Spurs Chelsea.
Chelsea.
What's your thoughts? Give me a prediction straight away, off the back.
This is a big game, big man. A very big game. I think Spurs taking that L against Palace. I think that's going to rock them a little bit. Do they come back fighting? Probably, but I think Chelsea edge it. Maybe a 1-0, 2-1 sort of game.
Yeah, I'm going to go for Spurs victory. I'll back my boys. I've got a lot of Spurs fans listening that are in my life that, I speak to on a day-to-day basis. Spurs victory for me. I'd go by the odd goal, probably 2-1.
2-1 Spurs.
2-1. Spurs scored first. If Spurs scores first, they win.
Yep.
That's for me.
Okay.
But mainly this week, we've been itching. ITFC, Ipswich Town Football Club. What's been going on? You watched Bolton?
Yeah, it was...
Your thoughts? From the feedback I got from you, it was awful, but tell me everything.
I'm not going to lie, it's hard to even talk about. I don't know if there was any positives other than the 2 goals.
Defensively poor.
Or 1 goal.
The goalies was poor for you.
The goalie was horrendous.
Can he come back from that?
Yes, he can. I think, Bolton are a good side, but they were a League Two side last season. This is what I mean. They were a good League Two side. It doesn't mean that Town can't go out there and win that game. They should be winning that game, especially trying to get promotion and push on. I just think, watching it was a really hard watch.
The positives I'd take from that game, from that, yes, obviously getting on the score sheet. Ipswich obviously took 2 losses this week.
Yep.
Midweek they lost against West Ham in the, what's it called, the Papa John's?
Papa John's trophy, yeah.
Or is it a Domino's or is it pizza?
No, Papa John's.
Papa John's, definitely Papa John's.
A lot of promotion there. I hope they promote us now.
Other pizzas are available. Other pizzas are available. For me, when I look at it, has Cook got the right ingredients? He's bringing more ingredients into it. There's a lot of pressure on Morsey.
Yep.
That's how you pronounce his name, Morsey?
Yeah, indeed, yeah.
People are saying he's the plumber.
He's got
a hell of a job on his hands if he's the plumber. A hell of a job.
There was talk about he is the plumber.
Well,
somebody said that.
He's going to need some help, I tell you.
King of the North, that is.
But
who's a Borough fan, so he's seen him play a lot.
Just talking about that game, producer Dan actually attended the midweek game.
Yep.
He actually attended it.
Judging by his reaction,
yeah.
It's not been great there either.
Does he have any words that he wants to give us on the pod about the Town game?
Let's go, producer Dan.
That was the worst game I have ever seen Ipswich play. I have not been to see many Ipswich games in my life. I've probably been to see about 3. And that was the worst game I've ever seen live. I've watched
win a game?
Yes.
Yeah,
I've watched Ipswich on TV and stuff.
Yeah.
But going live, that was crazy. It seemed like, I remember a weekend day I was bored at home, and the slaphead Niall messaged me and invited me to come and watch his semi-pro football career game.
AFC Kesgrave.
Yes, with with Rodney, you know who you are, and Stump the Gambler, you know who you are. And I watched the game, and I'll be honest, them players there's been a handful of players in that team that played hell of a lot better than Ipswich the other night. That was devastating. That was, as soon as they got the ball, they got halfway line towards the other goal, and then thought, I'm not going to risk it, and just carried on passing. That was devastating. That's taken me away from going to see the Ipswich game again. And I'll stick to it, and hopefully go and see a better game with the lads from the pod. They'll pick something, we'll go watch, and then we can all itch over. But that was devastating.
I look forward to that game with producer Dan. That's something that we can all itch on. Hopefully it will be a positive. But we'll see. It is to come this season. We will arrange it very soon. Get there. We'll enjoy it. Hopefully.
This weekend, Lincoln away. The season ticket holder persisted us to go to that game, but we had different commitments and we couldn't get it done. Shout out season ticket holder. I mean, there's rumours he might not even attend that game even if he buys a ticket. That's all I'm going to say on that one. He knows who he is. We know who he is. We know what happened. And he knows what happened. Moving on from Town, ITFC women, another win, 1-0 in the Cup against London Bees this week away at Keynsham.
We'll go with that. That sounds good.
We'll go with one of them.
We'll go with that. But yeah, they're doing a lot better than the Ipswich Town men.
Would you fancy them to beat the Town men? I won't go that far.
It could be a bit of fun,
I don't want to insult either party.
No. It'd be a but seeing the Ipswich Town women do bits again, beating the London Bees in a cup game, not conceding again, crazy. They're looking good.
They are looking good. Right, now it's time for Check Your Study. Check the study. I always say it as check my study. Every week I'm checking my study. Every day I'm checking my study. The pressure is on. I'm leading 7 points to 3.
All right.
And near on whitewash where I was nearly stitched up last week.
Wow.
And it won't be happening again.
Wow.
I'm coming for that whitewash. I'm coming for that
whitewash.
I'm coming for that whitewash.
All right, let's go. Check the study. It's about to be live.
Welcome back at Check the Study. We are back again. Hopefully hoping that Ali's going to come back victorious.
My guy.
Because Nail ripped him to bits last week with 4-1, which was dangerous. Very dangerous. Nail is sitting at 7-3, so far winning. But this week we're going to get straight to it because I think last week's went a bit too long. So we're going to get straight to it. Everyone knows the rules by now. Question gets asked, you scream out your name. The first one to scream out the name gets to answer the question. If you answer it incorrectly, it gets passed on to the other person. Some questions do have bonus points, which helps the guys get their points up if they're behind, like Ali. So, let's get right into it. First question. Be quick. Who scored the goal for Manchester United?
Ali.
Go on, mate.
Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Yes! Yes!
That was a good.
Yes!
He's getting there. He's getting
I
any.
thought it's a choice of elimination.
Yeah,
really.
yeah,
Ronaldo, Bruno.
All right, straight into the next question. What Premier League team was 1-0 down on Monday but made a great...
Oh, good shout.
The biggest team
Oi!
in blue.
Oh, calm
Jeez.
down.
He's back at
Calm
it.
down.
He's back at
Good
it.
shout though, big man. I'll
He's
give you
back
that. I'll
at
give
it.
you that. Quality goal from Townsend.
We watched half of that game.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get into the next one. What are the 3 teams joined top?
Ali. Manchester United. Liverpool. And Chelsea.
Pop, 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 pop.
My guy.
That is good. Yeah, that's correct. That is correct.
Bonus question with that one?
No,
There ain't no bonus question.
Points.
That when I first peered and I studied, I was going to make that a bonus question, but then I thought it might be a bit too easy, so I didn't bother.
That's a bonus point, buddy. A bonus
I
point
didn't
is
bother.
easy.
Beg
No.
for the bonus.
Beg for the bonus. Okay. What position is Ipswich
No.
in?
20 seconds.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Listen. What position? The question. I'm going to read out the question because he screamed too quick because he's, the baldness. What position is Ipswich in Football League 1 today? And I have checked an hour before I came here.
Yeah.
And it is 22nd.
Okay, fair play.
Last
I
question
weren't sure.
to try to get back victorious.
I'm gonna take the victory. I don't care. It's only 1 point.
Don't be nasty, big man.
Good one, though, isn't it?
What minute did Ronaldo?
No.
There's a technicality to this one, so I'm gonna
There
say
is indeed. I'll be honest. There is
I'm
because
gonna
it's
say
it's something.
45.
No.
47. Like it's both of them.
No,
Yeah.
I knew he was going to get it.
That's very good. That's very good. I'm happy. Yeah.
Oh, well
He
done.
he.
You
Well,
had me. You
I'll
had
be.
me at itch. You had me at
I'll be
itch.
honest. I was hoping Ali will come back victorious, but
See, they want him
if
to win.
if
They don't want me to win.
Nail got that question wrong, that would have been dangerous because that is his team. So this week on the points, it is 3-2 to Niall being the winner again.
I'll give it to you. That was a good one, though.
So we're back next week with
That's
better
the
questions. That is indeed.
right.
So I'm passing you over.
Right, whoa. Shout out to Check the Study. A great performance from both of us. Well done for winning it. I've got to give it to you. But I did enjoy this week a lot more than last week. I'm not going to lie. Good questions, producer Dan. I'm looking forward and I'm itching for next week.
Your nose bled at 2-2. I'll have you that. Your
I was
nose
high. I was
bled.
very high in that league table.
You were ready to take that victory. That would have mean everything to you.
Yeah,
You'd
you're
have
not
traded
wrong.
a lot for that. Itchy listener. Right, we spoke about this quite a few times. We're actually going to get an itchy listener live on this podcast. Well, not live, but it's recorded. But we're actually going to get him on the podcast.
And now we have our first caller. It's Itchy P, and he is here. Welcome, Itchy P.
Welcome.
Hello, how are you both?
Yeah,
Very
we're doing
well.
good. Thank you for asking.
Very well.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Are you looking forward to it?
I'm looking very forward to it.
Okay, let's go.
Glad to have you on the podcast. Basically, Ali, this is what you wanted to take
Yeah.
over on this bit. What do you want to ask Itchy P? What do you want to make him itch about? And what is your itch towards him?
Oh, well, we'll see. I've got a new game. It's not a game, it's just a bit of fun. It's called Rate That Position. So each week, we're going to go for a football team, or not a football team, but like the formation of setup. So 11 to 12 players. So this week, we're going to start in goal. So a goalkeeper. Basically, Rate That Position is, who do you think the best goalkeeper in the world is currently at this point?
Donnarumma.
Donnarumma. Okay, I thought you might have gone Alisson.
No, Donnarumma.
Donnarumma. Who do you think, Neil?
Donnarumma.
Donnarumma. Okay, I'm gonna go, and I know it might sound a bit crazy, but I'm gonna go Oblak.
He's gone Oblak.
Oblak.
Because of the FIFA ratings.
No FIFA ratings. I just think he's class. Although Donnarumma is a very good shout.
Donnarumma was a brick wall in the
Yeah,
Euros.
you're not wrong.
He's about 6'6", isn't he?
I might have to change my answer and go Donnarumma too.
I thought we'd all be unanimous on that
Yeah.
one. I racked my brains, and the names that come to me were, Edison, Alisson, Oblak. I won't say De Gea, because De Gea 5 or 6 years ago.
Itchy P, he just mentioned that De Gea, in this current day and age, could possibly be the world's best goalkeeper.
No, but 5 or 6 years ago,
5 or 6 years
his
ago.
name was in the hat.
The championship's best goalkeeper.
Oh, that was
I'll let
brilliant.
you have that, Jab. I hope we get you on the pod again and we can go back and forth. I hope we get you live in this room and you're on the pod as well.
This is not a problem. This can happen.
I
That
hope
can happen. That can
I
happen.
look forward to that.
So,
That's goalie.
before we sort of end this segment, Itchy P, have you got anything to ask us? Anything for us
questions?
to
We
itch
have.
about?
Since you are a Liverpool supporter
Oh, God.
and your colleague there is a Man United supporter, I have 2 questions, one each. And the winner, whoever gets this right, I will buy them lunch.
Oh, okay.
Right. First question will go to the Man United supporter.
Put me on the
Oh,
spot.
that's good.
Right. Can you tell me which was Cristiano Ronaldo's last game for Man United? And who against? And did he score? And if he did score, what sort of goal did he score?
Can I have a go if he gets it wrong?
You can have a go. I want the year, the team they played against, if he scored, and what type of goal he scored.
Well, he definitely
Without
scored
Googling
then, if you're
it.
saying it like that. So I want to go 2009.
Yep. Who's talking at the moment?
This is Neil.
All right, go on.
2009.
Come on, I've got to push you for time.
I agree.
I'm going to go Chelsea. That's wrong.
10 seconds left.
And then,
Did he score?
yeah, he must have.
And what sort of goal?
Penalty.
Penalty.
Let's go penalty.
Okay. Do I have my
Hell
guess?
of a question, Itchy P. I like
Do
that.
I have my guess first, or do you sell if it's wrong?
Go on. He got it wrong. He got a part right.
Okay.
The year.
He got the year right.
Yeah,
Put
yeah.
it that way. Everything else is incorrect.
My go. So 2009.
Yep.
He scored a free kick against West Brom.
2 out of 3.
Oh!
The free kick against Manchester City.
Oh!
On the 10th of May 2009. That was his last game for Manchester United.
And they drew 1-1 or they won?
No. I'm not sure. I don't know the score.
Good question. I like that question.
I think it was a draw.
I like that question.
But I'm not quite sure.
Okay. What about the Liverpool
Right.
question?
The Liverpool question is, when did Salah make his debut for Liverpool?
Oh my days.
Who against? And did he score?
Oh my days.
Rate the study. I rate the study.
Wow, I don't know if I can get this. He
So you got the year. Did he score? And who did he play against on his debut?
2007? No, it can't be.
Not
He almost
2007.
went for
No.
it.
2018?
No.
2017?
That's correct. 17, yes.
2017.
Yep.
Do I have to say what type of goal he scored if he scored?
No.
Okay, so he didn't. He did score, and it was against Palace.
And I need the score.
Oh, what the game?
Mm-hmm.
2-0.
No.
Ah.
Do you want to have a go, Neil?
Me. So we got 2017 against. I'm gonna go Bournemouth. And did he score? Yes. He did score.
Norwich. What was the score?
So it was
What
Norwich.
was
he
the
got
score?
against.
I think it might have been, but I'm not 100% sure.
Did you get Norwich right?
No, I said Palace.
Did he score?
What was the score?
What was the score? 3-0.
Guys, you're all wrong. It was against West Ham.
Ah.
He scored, and it was 4-0.
Wow, what an introduction.
That was his first game for Liverpool.
Thank
It's
you.
official
Crazy.
That's cool.
debut for Liverpool.
All right, well, we've got to thank you for coming on, Itchy P. It's been a pleasure and great questions.
Very good
Not
questions.
a problem.
We'll be in touch.
We're going to do this time, and we're going to have to do this time when we do it live.
Yeah,
Yeah,
indeed.
you've stitched us up with them questions, so it might not make the full edit, I'll be honest. You've stitched us up. But I'm glad to have you on, Itchy P.
You're welcome.
All right.
Enjoy your night.
Take care.
And you too.
Bye-bye.
Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Right. That was our Itchy listener. We're going to go straight into my rant of the week. I've had to pull this up because I need to know where this source come from. The Times. The
I already
Times.
know.
I give my grandma a lot of stick for reading the Daily Fail, aka the Daily Mail. If you're a reader, it's up to you.
Please just don't buy the Sun.
Right. The Times have told me that Harry Winks is worth £40 million and Tottenham are willing to sell him. If Harry Winks is worth 40 million, you're worth at least 15 and I'm worth
Definitely.
about 25.
Wow, you're rated 10 million more?
I'm more prolific. We all know that.
Hey, I did.
I
I'm
know
a
where
defender.
I know where the back of the net is. I know where the
Did
back
I
is.
not find it last week?
For once.
Three
but
times?
All put on a plate. Finish your dinner.
Great header.
Finish your
A
dinner.
great header.
But that's my run. You know, I'm not going to go too much into it. It says it all in the title. 40 million, you're off your nut. Simple as that. Few shout-outs this week.
Let me just have a quick run. I just want to shout
Go
out
on,
Pep for saying, get them fans in. Get them fans in, City. Listen to him. He knows what he's talking about. Get them fans in. Support your team. Get them hyped.
Yeah.
We're ready for this Premier League season, all of us.
I'd say the majority of City fans are about between the ages of 10 to 15.
Maybe even
'Cause
younger.
They're all glory hunters.
Maybe even younger.
I know a few who are genuine City fans, but no, for that, no. A few shout-outs. You wanted to shout someone out this week. A big shout-out.
I just want to shout out to all the fantasy NFL players in my league. I love it. It's just great fun.
Fake football.
Big shout out. Fake football. Okay, it's just different football. Leave it at that. And shout out to the teacher who got beat this week, courtesy of me. He knows who he is, and he suffered at me. Well, he didn't suffer. It was a close one, but he still lost.
Big itch. We've had a few debates this week about talk sport, things like that. Players that we think are world's best. We won't go too into detail. We'll be here all night. But we're going to get, obviously, I think at the end of this year, I think we should do it. And we're going to have the player of the year in certain positions, in certain areas. And, and just little things like that
team of the
on
year.
the polls. Yeah,
Team of the year.
But I mean, what I'm going to look at is a player of the year. So in the sense of from January to the end of this year, December, and then obviously we'll do a team of the season.
Yeah, team of the
mainly
season when the season's
for the
done.
Premier League, and things like that. But yeah, we've had a few debates, but we want you to get involved on the polls. We ran a good questionnaire this week, very good, tough questions. I got a couple wrong myself.
You definitely did, didn't you?
I got a couple wrong
Obviously,
myself.
I didn't, because I created the questions.
Yeah, so you studied, you checked the study, but yeah, we'll probably get them up on Insta, on Facebook,
yeah, every
on Twitter.
Sunday. Pretty much every Sunday.
On
yeah,
Twitter, tweet,
maybe not.
Yeah, maybe.
That's cool. Check your study, because we're checking your study.
Yeah.
So make sure you get them right.
And this week I want to get a poll going about the forfeits, because as I now edge into a 5-point lead, you would have to whitewash me to get level. So at the moment, you're the one facing forfeits. So I want forfeits and suggestions for him.
Forfeit is at the end of the season, so we've
got
a long time.
A long way to go, but I mean, the pressure's on you now.
Yeah, indeed.
I will give you that. But yeah, I've got a little thing that I want to end with.
Yeah, indeed.
I've written a little thing. It's called Riddle Me That. And I want this to be the last thing that is in people's minds. So if you've got anything else you want to say, Ali, because you know the answer to this one, I've already run it past you.
Yeah. I'm just going to say, riddle me that.
Riddle me that. Okay,
Riddle
I
me
will.
that. Where did you get the information? Well, where did you get the spark from? What made you think of riddle me that?
Are you trying to trademark it? That's one of the sayings you've come up with. I'll let you itch on that. Itch for info. But basically, yeah, this is going to be the last thing playing in your minds. If you got it, what people are going to do? Message us on the socials and tell us?
One more thing. We played Rate That Position. So on YouTube mainly, the comments, tell me who you think the best goalkeeper in the world is right now. That's
YouTube
what
comments
I've got to
and
say.
then maybe Instagram DMs.
Yeah,
if they wanna
Instagram
slide in
DMs if you want to, yeah.
If they want it to go down in the DMs.
Yeah, down in the
DMs are open. We're both looking at the DMs. You probably more than me.
Maybe not.
Right, so riddle me that. This is the last thing. If you know this, yeah, write in, tell us, whatever. Okay. I've played in black and yellow, heard derby songs about Jello, lifted Europe's biggest club prize. Was I always a canary in disguise? If you follow Ipswich Town, you should know.
Yeah, I agree.
But that gives a big clue, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
that's a big clue, but
It's
we're
a big
looking
clue.
for it.
But yeah, analyse the words, rewind it if you need to, back to what I said.
Answers in the DMs of Instagram.
Yeah, answers
Then
in the DMs.
I think that's the best place to
answers
go with.
in the DMs. Riddle me that.
Riddle me that.
Riddle me that. Riddle Ali that. Riddle producer Dan that. Riddle your mum that. Riddle whoever you want that. Riddle someone.
Riddle your dad that.
Riddle your dad that. Riddle anyone.
Just ask, get the answer, and give us the answer. I think that's it.
That is it.
We're gonna wrap it up. We're done. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Boom.
Follow, subscribe,
Boom.
hit the like,
Boom.
share,
Boom.
tweet,
Boom.
everything. Let's go. Bang.